In today's breaking story, Mike Johnson's Wednesday meltdown just stunned reporters. That's right, once again, Mike Johnson's permanent sad face is there for a reason. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, at this point, Donald Trump's administration is made up of nothing more than a bunch of clowns. Mike Johnson, Pam Bondi, all of them. For example, Pam Bondi recently said this.
Well, sure, and that's one of the things about Antifa. You've heard President Trump say multiple times, they are organized, they are a criminal organization, and they're very organized. You're seeing people out there with thousands of signs that all match, pre-bought, pre-put together. They're organized and someone is funding it. We're going to get to the funding of Antifa. We're going to get to the root of Antifa, and we are going to find and charge all of those people who are causing this chaos in Portland and all these other cities across our country. Talk to all the influencers who have been threatened and beat up and their lives threatened from Antifa members. It's going to stop under Donald Trump.
And then Mike Johnson, who, like I said, always looks like he's in trouble with daddy, had this to say.
I encourage you to watch. We call it the Hate America rally that'll happen Saturday. Let's see who shows up for that. I bet you see pro-Hamas supporters. I bet you see Antifa types. I bet you see the Marxists in full display, the people who don't want to stand and defend the foundational truths of this republic. And we do. And that's what we're here doing every single day. And we'll continue to come in every morning and tell the American people the plain and simple facts. Because the facts are going to win the day here. The American people are not stupid.
But things just got so much worse. That's right, Mike Johnson's Wednesday meltdown just stunned reporters. Take a look at today's top story. It was chaos on Capitol Hill Wednesday, and for Speaker Mike Johnson, the day quickly spiraled into what can only be described as a meltdown in slow motion. It began when Democrats marched to Johnson's office, demanding that Representative-elect Adelita Grijalva be sworn in immediately. Her vote would give Democrats the final signature they need to force the release of Jeffrey Epstein's investigation files. The demonstration was peaceful, but Johnson erupted. At his morning press conference, he accused Democrats of storming his office and even berating a Capitol Police officer.
Last night, they played some games. They stormed my office. Maybe you saw some of the video online that they themselves shared, or someone did. They berated a Capitol Police officer, screamed at him. He was just merely standing his post. Shows again their disdain for law enforcement, as we see all around the country, the Democrats and everyone in that party screaming, assaulting ICE officers. They did it right here in the Capitol last night.
Johnson insisted the moment showed Democrats' disdain for law enforcement, but the claim instantly fell apart. The video showed no violence, no assault, and no damage. Critics across the spectrum blasted him for hypocrisy, pointing out that he's the same speaker who refused to hang a plaque honoring Capitol Police who defended Congress on January 6th. Former White House staffer Megan Coyne wrote, "Google Capitol Police officer assaulted to learn more." And tennis legend Martina Navratilova called Johnson a lying liar for pretending to defend the same officers his party once turned their backs on. Then came the second blow. Reporters asked Johnson about Republican Congressman Corey Mills, who just had a restraining order filed against him for threatening, harassing behavior toward an ex-girlfriend, and who has also been accused of physically assaulting a woman in his D.C. apartment.
Issued a restraining order against Corey Mills for threatening and harassing behavior from an ex-girlfriend, and according to these court documents, he also instructed a congressional staffer to reach out to her after that initial temporary restraining order was filed. Do you think this is an ethical violation, and do you think any disciplinary action is warranted?
I have not heard or looked into any of the details of that. I've been a little busy. We have a House Ethics Committee. If it warrants that, I'm sure they'll look into that. Yeah.
Mr. Speaker. It's been reported for a while. Corey Mills was accused of beating a girlfriend in his D.C. apartment. He was accused of stolen valor by the people that he claimed to have saved on the battlefield that have been on the record said that he did not save them. I mean, this has been happening since the beginning of the year. Are you concerned about these allegations against Corey Mills?
Look, you have to ask Representative Mills about that. I mean, he's been a faithful colleague here. I know his work on the Hill. I mean, I don't know all the details of all the individual allegations and what he's doing in his outside life. You have to ask him about that. Let's talk about things that are really serious. Back row.
Rather than condemn the alleged abuse, Johnson shrugged it off. I don't know all the details, he said, calling Mills a faithful colleague. That dismissal came just minutes after his baseless rant about Democrats attacking police. In the span of a single press conference, the speaker defended a man accused of domestic violence, smeared peaceful lawmakers as violent, and proved how unsteady his leadership has become. This wasn't just a bad day. It was Mike Johnson's Wednesday meltdown laid bare on live television. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.